Today we have G Quick, self-produced rapper, songwriter from East Moline, a man with his hand in all things music around the area, reaching out as far as California, Atlanta, Texas, Michigan, Kansas, multiple mixtapes and albums, crazy singles. Thank you for inviting me.
What's happening? What's the word, man?
As far as fights, how many do you think you've been in total? Like 10 plus?
20 plus,
20 plus?
30 plus. Woo, you got a little anger problem.
If you had to put a number on your wins and losses,
No cocky shit. I can't say that I got my ass whooped.
never?
Mm-mm.
Never been jumped?
The only niggas who really tried to jump me didn't jump me too well.
Didn't get the job
They
done?
didn't get the job done.
Okay, how was coming up in the music career around here? I know it was like super shaky, super hard to get your foot in the door.
It is. The music is. It's really hard coming from the Quad Cities. The music scene is not very. It's not very big and it's very supportive. It's none of
It's
that.
not very established.
It's established. When we understand, it's very established. People know who's involved into the music. It's just the people don't support, and the artists don't really support each other. So to get where you're at in the Quad Cities, you just gotta be consistent. That's the main thing. Be consistent and keep grinding and don't stop for nobody. That's the best thing. Best way to make your mark around here. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna listen to you at first, but as long as you keep going, they ain't gonna have no choice to. You know what I'm saying? They might not like it, but once you keep going consistently and grinding, they gonna respect it.
Yeah, they kind of have to pay attention to the foot on their neck.
They got to. And then once you know what I'm saying, once you really start putting the grind in, doing the shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a promoter, but I put that promoter hat on so I can bring hire artists and I can open up and do all that myself so I ain't gotta go through nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring the crowd, and once I bring the crowd, they ain't got no choice but to see what's going on. So once they see it, then they start believing it a little bit.
Now, a lot of young people, they look to ball players or rappers and stuff like that, and that's what they want to be. Did you have like an avenue of like going to? Because I know you're tall. Did you ever have like an avenue of thinking maybe I should go for basketball or like a sport or something?
No sports. No, wasn't a sports kid. I played a little bit of football, wrestled, and played like basketball at a young age. But
Where'd you play for?
I played for UT, the high school. I played for junior panther football and in high school UT football, and then wrestled for Silvis. I played basketball for Silvis in 8th grade, and then I wrestled for UT in my freshman year. But no, I wasn't a sports head. I never had hoop dreams. I wish I could have made it to the NFL, but I know I was never even gonna be close enough because I wasn't very good. Tall for no reason.
Okay, coming up, when you first started like working with other artists around the area and reaching out to artists even outside the area, who did you like working with versus who did you hate working with? And you don't have to say no names if you don't want to.
Um, I mean, at the beginning when I was working with, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my team members. So that was always love, and still to this day, I would love to work with them same people. On some who I don't want to work with. If I don't want to work with you, I'm not gonna work with you. So I can't really say. There's artists that I've worked with that I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I doing this? But at the end of the day, I knew what I was doing it for, you know. So I can't really say I didn't want to do it. So yeah, if I don't want to work with you, I'm not gonna work with you.
Have you ever met one of those artists that you like clicked with instantly down to like the flows and you guys kind of picked the same type of beats or even like a producer that like kind of knew what you were going for almost automatically?
Producer, yes. Slice, Kim Slice, shout out to him. We got magic, chemistry, whatever you want to call it. When we get in the studio,
And he does beats
he
or
makes the beat on the spot. I write the song. We record it. He does it all. I do the rapping, and we make hits every time. Like, yeah, that engineer is my favorite, and it's my goat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, really just him on the engineer side. On the artist side, uh, I mean, me and Harik, we always click when we do our thing. Like his style is different from mine, but we when we collab, we make some shit shake for real. It's always a good collab for sure.
now as far as problems within the music career, because I know coming up, like I said, was very shaky.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of obstacles did you have to overcome as far as maybe booking shows, getting shows?
So many. When it comes to shows, the biggest obstacle is finding a venue and hoping no one hates so hard that the venue says we can't have this show here, so I have to cancel the event. This was going on for the longest, like until I got in contact with some black people. You know what I'm saying? Like that was on my side and supported what I had going on. It was hard. It was hard to find these venues that would, all right, they would accept the deposit, get the money and everything, and then somebody would put it in their ear that my show is gonna bring fights, shootings, drama, which they never did.
Yeah, to clear it up.
You know what I'm
How
saying?
many problems have you had at your shows?
One event on my birthday party when I had Montana 300, I did have one problem. It got a little carried
Can you
away.
explain that a little bit?
Uh, Basically, I'm on stage and I hear some commotion in the back, and I see these girls trying to fight my sister and everything like that. You know, that's family, and it was two against one, and I don't know what's going on. So you know what I'm saying? That kind of got out of control. And long story short, I had to pull that G quick out of, you know what I'm saying, and lay a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proud of it, but I don't play it by my family. You know what I'm saying? If that's one of mine, then we going all the way.
So you mentioned Montana 300. Was that your first time working with him, that event?
Yeah. That was the first time working with him at that. Then we worked on a couple other shows.
Did you just hit up his management just to like, hey, will he come perform?
Well, honestly, how that happened, I'm at my son plays junior panther football, and one of the kids that was playing, his dad was connected with Montana, like he like in a that group or whatever. So I put it in the air like I'm interested in booking him, and he put me in contact with KP, the manager, which is Montana manager, and we just got to chopping it up and talked the numbers. Everything sounded right, and everything went well for as far as business. You know what I'm saying? He was happy and impressed how I did conducting my business. So we continued to work more and more after that, and we still got a good relationship to this day. I call that man right now. I'm like, "What you on, bro? What you got?" You know what I'm saying? So that's key. Always build a good relationships with who you work with.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a problem with security at your venues? And do you like to use your own personal security, like hire your own people, or do you like using the venue security for like insurance purposes?
9 times out of 10, I like using my own security now. If it's a venue that I trust and the owner I'm locked in with, I'll trust your, you know what I'm saying, security, because it's a big important part. Because the wrong security, let the wrong people in, or don't do their job the right way, all hell might break loose.
Have you ever had a show or an event where you thought it was a little overpacked and didn't have enough security?
Yeah, a couple shows,
Yeah.
a few shows like that. Like, oh, there's some people in here. Where my security at? But you know, like I said, it was my shows ain't really never been no problems and stuff like that. Ain't never had no shootings or stabbings, or nobody got too hurt at none of my shows. Like I said, it was that one event where motherfuckers got out of line and found out the hard way. But other than that, no. I ain't had to worry about it too much.
Okay, you just heard about the Gucci and Pooh Shiesty shit.
Okay, yeah, everybody's heard about that.
Yeah, definitely had to bring this up. Not only for clickbait, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody's fucking talking about it.
Yeah, it's something popular, and
Yep.
so let's talk
Exactly.
about it.
Exactly. So Pooh Shiesty and a bunch of other people, Pooh Shiesty regularly recorded at this studio in Dallas, and was already on parole and was okay to record at this studio from his parole officer and everything. So that was already an established place that they would go. So him and a few of his homies told Gucci to meet him there for a business meeting and to maybe record some music or whatever. I don't know the exact story. I don't know quote for quote what the hell they said. But they showed up and essentially held Gucci at gunpoint to his head and made him sign a contract to release Pooh Shiesty from 1017 Records. They then robbed Gucci, his cameraman, and reportedly both of his security guards, who were also off-duty police officers. Do you think that contract should be valid? That Gucci signed to release Pooh Shiesty?
Well, technically, it's not. Isn't there like a law that you can't force somebody to sign it, and if it's found like then that contract is void? Isn't it some law like that?
Yeah, but then you would have to make statements and give details.
And didn't he give
everything.
statements and give details?
He made the police report, but now you'd have to end up going to trial and everything.
Okay, well, I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter because Pooh Shiesty doesn't. It's not. You're going down, buddy.
Would you say that Pooh Shiesty is the realest rapper to ever come out?
No, because you
like
do
the
something.
Realest street rapper.
So I say I'm gonna go pick up my phone. That makes me a real rapper because I said I'm gonna go pick up my phone and I pick up my phone.
No, you know what I'm saying though.
I mean, no, it's more of a gangster way that did that. You would have hired some professional lawyers and did it the right way, like the white people do it. That'd have been more gangster. Now, what you're gonna do behind bars is still be signed to this contract. This man's still gonna make your money, and that is what's to it. You might got all the street credit in the world, but what's the point of having all that street credit in the world? You're in the federal penitentiary.
Fun fact: he was out for only around 100 days.
We know a couple of dummies like that. This is nothing new to us.
Hey, shout out to y'all.
I got a couple homies, and one of the same predicament, motherfucker Pooh Shiesty, and this ain't nothing new to us. We been around crash off dummies.
You had a robbery at your house, where some people came into your house when you lived by the prison.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
I mean, shit. I was thinking with my dick. You know what I'm saying? Thought the bitch was on some trying to, on some nasty time and shit. How time the motherfucker was plotting. It shit. Classic hood story. Thinking about dick. Niggas, they tried it. You know what I'm saying? They got a little something, but they ain't get nothing. They got a little bit of weed, but, it wasn't shit.
A little smoke sack.
Yeah, that shit compared to what they could have got, them motherfuckers. But hey, hey.
Did they come in with guns at all?
That's what I still don't know because it was dark and I seen the gun, but I ain't even gonna lie to you. Looking back on it, it might have been a BB gun, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, it was weird. Like, at the time, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's two niggas, it was dark, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't see shit, you know what I'm saying? But later on, nigga, I find some BBs on my floor. Like, I ain't never had no BB. So why the fuck is the little BBs on my floor? And you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, where the fuck did these motherfuckers come from? You know what I'm saying? Because we was doing a little tussle of this shit. And I heard a good hit, like, on the counter or some shit. I don't know. And it kind of like, you can tell the difference between a real gun and a BB gun. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, nigga, I don't know what was going on. We was all struggling, trying to whoop the bed, move around. But, you know what I'm saying? Basically fought them off where they It was like, damn, we got to get up out of here. This ain't going the right way. And you know what I'm saying? Shit. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's that flight or flight. You either go fight or you gonna run. It wasn't nowhere to run to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a struggle, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I've been there before. I actually went to purchase a firearm from somebody I barely knew. And while in the car, we went down an alley and he put the gun to the back of my head. I had to fight him off from there. Definitely scary.
It's just a scary moment. You motherfucker might think
doesn't matter
you know
if you know it's real or not.
It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got homies that died doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got homies that died doing a robbery. I got homies died that got robbed. You know what I'm saying? It could go either way. So it's just some shit you ain't gonna take no chances when it comes to your life at all.
When did you start rapping?
Seriously, independently, about 2014.
So from 2014 to 2026, current. If you had to put a dollar amount on how much you've spent, a roundabout number, what would that be?
250,000.
$250,000.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's what it takes, though. I respect that.
Kind of, sort of, but see, my biggest problem was all that money was going into the wrong places.
That was going to be my follow-up.
Yeah.
How much of that do you think you've wasted versus has actually went to something good and got you somewhere from spending that money? Maybe it's an extra
200,000.
What was that?
About 200,000. That wasn't worth it.
Really?
Yeah, but really, probably less. Really, what I spend to really be worth it, I mean, I can't put a number on that. All I can say is, as in a whole, that's what made it worth it, because I continue to grind, continue to keep going, and that is what made everything worth spending that money. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, just because I never gave up. So I can't say it hasn't got me nowhere. Spending all that money has obviously got me the attention and stuff like that, but physically making a mark on my career, I can't say it has, but the fact that I'm spending it and keep consistently going is what makes all of it worth it at the end of the day. Because if I stop now, it's definitely not worth it.
It definitely makes you stand out more than the other artists who think, well, I can write good music, so maybe some things should be handed to me.
Yeah, that's the biggest one. I got people in my inbox every day talking about, oh, check out my song, bro. Let me just do this. If you fuck with me, we gonna get on. Woo, bam. That's not. I'm the first one to tell you. Like, it's very possible for you to freestyle a song, go viral. It's very, very possible. But you still gonna have to come with some work ethic behind that. If you don't want to work, then you don't want to eat.
Yeah, I feel like if all you are is a good songwriter, you should probably just write for somebody else who has the image, the appearance, the motivation, that work ethic that you're talking about.
And that be the problem around people around the artists around here. I mean, there's a lot of talented artists, but some people got to face the fact that you don't have the image, you don't have the brand, you don't have you might be able to make a good song, but if you make a good song once every 6 months, you're not gonna make shit shake for anything. You know what I'm saying? If you rapping about money, cars, and clothes and hoes, but you sitting in front of the gas station with a white beater on, it's not, that image is not gonna match what you're saying, and you're automatically disqualified. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't work like that. So people gotta understand, you gotta know your lane and what lane you're in. And they don't want to know. They don't want to understand that. Like,
a lot of people don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear that. Everybody want to be the face, but everybody can't be the face. Like, this is not. It's not a competition. You got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
The industry needs worker bees too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We could all make some money out this motherfucker. But
Like you said, know your lane.
you gotta know your lane. Like Yo Gotti's got, you know what I'm saying, CMG. You know what I'm saying? Then the branched off that is Bread Gang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in that whole circle's eating, but it all started with one. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the Quad Cities is not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so divided right now that there is no coming together. Cause, oh, my shit's better than yours. My shit's better than yours. My shit's better than yours. Instead of realizing he's got it, he got it. We gonna make this into this, and we gonna promote whatever coming out this bitch, whatever's the hardest. You know what I'm saying? Until one of us get popping, just like Chicago when motherfucking Dirk and Chief Keef took off. What happened? All eyes got shined on Chicago, and everybody was pushing them niggas. That's what it was.
There was 90,000 new rappers that year. I mean, that's obviously exaggerated, but you see what I'm saying. Yeah.
But
everybody thought that they could do it now.
But it wasn't everybody that thought that they could do it. They had the light because they pushed the right niggas. You know what I'm saying? They pushed the right niggas from the jump. Even the ops was pushing these niggas. Their own ops is pushing them. You feel me?
It was too good to deny.
It was, you feel me? And that's what it was. And that's why Chicago got put on how it got put on. Shit. At the end of the day, they might kill each other fast, but they gonna support Chicago, nigga. You feel me? And that's what it come down to. Shit. Quad City can't do that.
Do you think Chief Keef blowing up and getting the fuck up out of Chicago was the best move he made?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Everybody want to think, you know what I'm saying? They want to live this gangster image, bro. This gangster image, don't be like Pooh Shiesty. Like, this gangster image is a facade. Like, this is not real. That gangster shit is not real.
Once you get the hell up out of there.
You feel me? Like, if you want to rap like you a gangster, cool. If that's what's getting you your bread, cool. If they believe in you, cool. But the actual gangster life,
once you start making the income from it, you don't gotta
live it.
If you still got your toes in that,
you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
it's gonna derail you eventually.
Ain't no way I'm finna be so motherfucking gangster, but I got $100 million in my motherfucking safe. Nigga, I got $1 million around my motherfucking neck. I got $1 million around my neck. What the fuck do I gotta be gangster for? Yeah. Nigga, I got $1 million around my neck. Nigga, sitting in motherfucking any car I want, kids straight. What do I gotta be gangster for? To rob a nigga to that extent. Like, if you disrespect me, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. I'm gonna always be that gangster. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna risk my motherfucking life for freedom for years for some dumb shit to say I'm a gangster. No. Sorry, not him. I'm grown.
All right, last question. As far as goals for the future, family, business, because I know this is about more than music, what type of goals do you have? Do you want any more kids?
No. Got enough kids.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my kids. I love you, little motherfuckers, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta. But let me be honest with you. It's not even so more of kids. It's baby mamas. I don't need another baby mama, and I don't need no more baby mama drama. I'm cool with all my baby mamas. They done moved on happily. A couple of them had new kids, and you know what I'm saying? Everything's cool, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have baby mama drama.
You wish them the best.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, great. Baby mamas fuck with me. I fuck with baby mamas. No drama in that department. You know what I'm saying?
As far as the business side, what are some goals? Where do you plan on moving for that?
Like, business, my head is always spinning with the businesses. Like, I've just entered a new business of boxing promoter. I'm not the boxer. This is just a promoter.
But you got hands.
Yeah, I do got hands, but like I said, I'm old. But I just started with that, so that's a new thing that I'm starting to.
You got a fight coming up, or?
Yeah, April 25th. I got fights coming up. My second boxing matches. So it's getting pretty.
April 25th. Where's that at?
It's gonna be at the Rock Island Boxing Club in Rock Island. April 25th. We got some boxers that are funny. It's not just regular boxing. You know what I'm saying? We don't just got dudes coming in here fighting it out. Our minds is a little different. You know what I'm saying? We got a local beef between two guys. It's hilarious. And then we also got a fight between two people who got one leg. So they're gonna
one leg.
Yes.
Two people with one leg are gonna box.
Yes. See what you're saying? It's entertainment. This is an entertainment fight league. You know what I'm saying? It's just not boxing and knocking niggas' heads off. We want to laugh. We want to see sexy because I do the females also. So one leg.
That's good.
And I'm gonna do one round with it on, and then one round with it off.
So they have like a prosthetic.
Yeah.
And get one round in the wheelchair as well.
No, they're gonna be standing up, hobbling.
Okay, as far as the music goes, with different artists in the near future, do you have anybody that you're working with now that you have some plans to release some stuff with soon?
I have an artist under my label, Indo. She's going crazy right now. She's been dropping a couple of singles. And
what's her name?
Indo.
Where's she from?
She's from Davenport. She's one of my artists. She's going crazy right now, so it's a lot of focus on her and what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the time right now where I'm more focused on the CEO hat and then the artist hat. You know what I'm saying? So building the Pack House brand and everything like that with the clothing line and the shows and the promotion and stuff, that's more what I've been focused on. The more CEO, business, boss man, and playing the artist. I'm still the artist. I gotta go shoot a music video after this. But, it's just more for fun right now, you know what I'm saying? Taking it on a more of a hobby aspect of actually doing the music. But I'm still promoting the shows, getting them in the studio, and trying to make something shake. If I can't do it, I'm gonna try to help somebody that can. And we all gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Pack House.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, G Quick. That's
Nigga.
what's up. Thank you.